Pranams to everyone. Hope I'm audible. Let us start with Guru Vandanam. Before that, a warm welcome to all of you. During this Navaratri Parva, this Navaratri Utsava, it is a great pleasure to chant Lalita Sahasranama along with you all. So let us continue the class today. We will start with Guru Vandanam, Dhyanam. We will chant around 10 verses and then we will move to the meanings part and then the participant practice. गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. Dhyanam. Before we start, let us visualize Lalita Parameshwari, Shri Devi. Sinduraruna vigrahan trinayanam Manikya maulisphurat Taranayaka shekharam Smita mukhi mapinavakshoruham पाणिभ्यामलिपूर्णरत्नचषकं रक्तोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणान् ध्यायेत् परामम्बिकाम् अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम्. ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्थां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाभां पीतवस्त्रां करकलितलसद्धेमपद्मां वराङ्गीम् सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततमभयदां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीम् सकुङ्कुमविलेपनामलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसिते क्षणां सशरचापपाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीमरुणमाल्य भूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेदम्बिकाम्. श्रीमात्रे नमः. श्रीमाता श्रीमहाराज्ञी श्रीमत्सिंहासनेश्वरी चिदग्निकुण्डसम्भूता देवकार्यसमुद्यता उद्यद्भानुसहस्राभा चतुर्बाहुसमन्विता रागस्वरूपपाषाढ्या क्रोधाकाराङ्कुशोज्ज्वला मनोरूपेक्षुकोदण्डा पञ्चतन्मात्रसायका निजारुणप्रभापूरमज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला चम्पकाशोकपुन्नागसौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दमणिश्रेणीकनत्कोटीरमण्डिता अष्टमी चन्द्रविभ्राजदलिकस्थलशोभिता मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभमृगनाभिविशेषका वदनस्मरमाङ्गल्यगृहतोरणचिल्लिका वक्त्रलक्ष्मीपरीवाहचलन्मीनाभलोचना नवचम्पकपुष्पाभनासादण्डविराजिता ताराकान्तितिरस्कारिनासाभरणभासुरा कदम्बमञ्जरीक्लिप्तकर्णपूरमनोहरा ताटङ्कयुगलीभूततपनोडुपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्शपरिभाविकपोलभूः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारिरदनच्छदा शुद्धविद्याङ्कुराकारद्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोदसमाकर्षिदिगन्तरा. So let us move to the meanings. We had completed the meanings till 48 and we had learned the verses from 49 to 60. Today we will continue with understanding the meanings from 49th verse. निर्विकल्पा निराबाधा निर्भेदा भेदनाशिनी निर्नाशा मृत्युमथनी निष्क्रिया निष्परिग्रहा. Nirvikalpa, vikalpa, nirvikalpa. Nir means generally without. Vikalpa means distraction, specific distractions or false imaginations are called as vikalpa. Kalpa also means theory. So here nirvikalpa means one without false imaginations is nirvikalpa. So Devi is attributed with this quality. I also said that kalpa can also be theory. Nirvikalpa means no theory is there which is opposing to her existence. She is the reality. So that is nirvikalpa. Nirabadha. Badha means some kind of a distortion or some error in the nature, to her nature. So Devi is free from all kinds of distortions. There is no distortion which can be attributed to her. She is so pure. So there is no liability for any error in her nature. So she is Nirabadha. Nirbheda. As I said, Nir means without. Bheda means distinction, difference or duality is called as Bheda. So Nirbheda means she has no differences or she is the one without any kind of differences. There is no for or against in her nature. That is Nirbheda. Bheda Nashini. Bheda, we understood what it is. Bheda means a difference, duality. This is just Bheda, separating. Bheda Nashini means Devi is the one who is the destroyer of all kinds of differences. She destroys the duality. She destroys the Bheda and she establishes the real knowledge. That is why she is Bheda Nashini. Nirnasha. Nirnasha. Nasha, we know, something which is perishable, which can be destroyed. Nirnasha means one which is not perishable. So Devi is the one, that is, she is not perishable. She is imperishable. Mrityu Mathani. Mrityu, death. Mrityu Mathani, one who removes the fear of death. She is the destroyer of the fear of death. The way Parameshwara protected Markandeya, because of his bhakti, devotion to Shiva, he protected him from Yama, the death. The same way, Devi is the protector or one who removes the fear of death for her devotees. That is why she is called as Mrityu Mathani. Nishkriya. Nishkriya means without any action, without involvement in the action. She is the creator, she is the cause of creation, everything. But she does that without the involvement in action. Nishparigraha. Parigraha means taking something, accepting something, or receiving something. Nishparigraha means she receives nothing from anyone. Why? Because she is the one who is the giver. She is the one who is the bestower. She is the creator and giver for this universe. So, and it is not vice versa. So, she is Nishparigraha. Parigraha means taking something, receiving something. Nishparigraha means one who receives nothing is Nishparigraha. So, in this verse, we have 8 names, 4 in the first line and 4 in the second line. Nistula Nila Chikura Nirapaya Niratyaya Durlabha Durgama Durga Dukkahantri Sukhaprada. Nistula, tula, tulya, tula. Nistu means comparing something. So Nistula means she is the one who cannot be compared to anyone or anything. So she is called as Nistula. Why she is not comparable to anyone? Because she is the supreme. So she is Nistula. Neela Chikura. Neela means blue. Chikura means hair. So she is the one who has dark colored hair. Blue hair, we can say. Nirapaya. Apaya, danger. Nirapaya, she is free from all kinds of dangers. She is not only free from all kinds of dangers, she is also the destroyer of danger for her devotees. Niratyaya. Niratyaya means one who is beyond all kinds of, we can say, punishments or errors or faults or anything you find as faults, as infringement or faults. That is the Niratyaya. One who is beyond all those things is Niratyaya. Durlabha, very difficult to attain. For whom? For the sinners. So difficult to attain, Durlabha, she is very difficult to attain. But in upcoming names, we will also see Namaparayana Prita, one who can be easily pleased by chanting of her name only. She is attainable easily. It's not that she is not attainable easily, but she is Durlabha for those people who have those kind of characteristics, or for the sinner. So it is difficult to attain. Anything is difficult to attain. The initial path is difficult to attain, but the end result is always good, right? So she is difficult to attain, but once you are able to see that, we will be able to get that supreme happiness. Durgama, very difficult to approach, very hard to approach. Something which is very difficult to approach is Durgama. Durga means she is the Durga. Generally, a 9-year-old child is considered as Durga. So we have all the 4 words in the second line. The first 4 in the second line of this verse, starting with Du letter, right? Durlabha, difficult to attain. Durgama, difficult to approach. This name Durgama is also because she killed a Daitya, a Rakshasa, called as Durgama. That is why she is called as Durgama or Durga. So the Durga name is from that. And generally a 9-year-old Devi girl is also called as Durga. Dukkha Hantri, Dukkha, we know what it is sorrow. So she is the one who can kill, who can destroy all kinds of sorrows. She is the one who can destroy all kinds of pains caused in this samsara. Sukhaprada, dukkha, sukha, opposite. Sukhaprada, she kills, she destroys all the sorrows, and she confers, she bestows all kinds of sukha. happiness. So one who bestows all happiness is Sukhaprada. So we have 4 names in the first line and 5 names in the second line of this verse. Dushtadura durachara shamani doshavarjita sarvagnya sandra karuna samanadhikavarjita. Dushtadura, away from the sinners, unattainable, Durgama. So if you remember the previous name, Durlabha Durgama, this is in continuation. So Dushtadura, she is always unattainable, far from the sins. So what are these sins? These sins can also be different kinds of patakas. It can also be the greediness, dvesha, that is the hatred, moha, all these which are within us. So dushta dura, she is away from all kinds of sins. Durachara shamani. So we spoke about all these sins right here, the evil qualities which one may have. But at the same time, when we say that she is unattainable by the sinners, however, when we pray Devi with utmost devotion, she is the one who can be Durachara Shamani, who can put an end to all these evils, all the evils. Achara means customs. So Durachara Shamani means putting an end to all kinds of evil customs. Dosha Varjita, dosha, faults. Dosha Varjita, she is without any faults. She does not have any faults attached to her. Like when I say faults again, I refer it to qualities like it can be the faults in the form, faults in the thoughts, faults in the achara. So all kinds of dosha are Varjita. She is devoid of all kinds of faults. Sarvagnya, jnanam, knowledge. She knows everything. Sarvagna, that is why she is Sarvagna. Sandra Karuna. Sandra Karuna means compassionate, compassion, kindness. Sandra Karuna means immense, intense compassion, intense kindness. So in the later part of this Sahasranama, we will come across one more name, which is Avyaja Karuna Murti. So she is a Karuna Murti. Without any reason, she can be a Karuna Murti. That is why she is called as Sandra Karuna, who has immense or intense compassion or kindness. Samanadhika Varjita. Samana Adhika Varjita. Varjita means which is left or which is not there. So samana means equal, adhika means more, which is superior. So Devi is the one who has, who does not have anyone equal to her, nor she is having anyone superior to her. She has neither equals nor superiors. So that is why she is called as Samanadhika Varjita. Samana and Adhika both. Samanadhika Varjita. Sarvashaktimayi, Sarvamangala, Sadgatiprada, Sarveshwari, Sarvamayi, Sarvamantraswarupini. Sarvashaktimayi. When we say Sarvashaktimayi, all kinds of Shaktis, all kinds of energies, Shaktis. She possesses, she owns all kinds of Shaktis. All the Shakti Devastas are part of her only. They are not separate from her. She is the aggregator or the combination of all kinds of divine Shaktis or divine powers. So she is Sarva Shaktimayi, one who is having all kinds of Shaktis. Sarva Mangala. Mangala means something fortunate, Shubhaprada, auspicious is Mangala. Sarva Mangala means who is completely all auspicious, always the source of good fortune, happiness, auspiciousness. So she is called as Sarva Mangala. She is the source of all Mangalakara happenings. Sadgati Prada. Sadgati Prada means Sad means good. Sat, good. Gati means the path, we can say right path. Sadgati means the right path. So she is the one who is capable of leading us into the right path of salvation. This gati can be of different forms. Gati can be in terms of going into the right path of achara, that is our character, behavior, achara. Right knowledge, jnana, that is also sadgati. Swarga, the moksha, that is also sadgati. So she leads us to the right path in all the possible ways and finally to the salvation. So that is why she is called as Sadgati Prada. Sarveshwari, ruler of the whole, the entire universe. Sarvesha Ishwari. Ishwari means the ruler, supreme ruler. Sarveshwari means the supreme ruler, the ruler of the entire universe. If you remember the names in the initial two verses, Simhasaneshwari was there. So why was that name? Shri Mata, Shri Maharagni, Simhasaneshwari, Maharagni and Simhasaneshwari. Because she is the Sarveshwari, she is the ruler of the whole universe, she was called as Maharagni and she had that Maha Simhasana, which is the Srimat, the divine Simhasana. Sarvamayi, she is present everywhere, in everything, omnipresent. That is why she is Sarvamayi. Sarva Mantra Swarupini, Sarva Mantra. She is the essence, she is the one point or oneness of all the mantras. So she is the very essence of all kinds of mantras. So that is why she is called as Sarva Mantra Swarupini. Sarvayantratmika Sarvatantra Rupa Manonmani Maheshwari Mahadevi Mahalakshmi Mrudapriya. Sarvayantratmika, she is the soul of all kinds of yantras. Yantras, we know, which is the means to worship the Bhagavati. And she is the soul, she is the Atma of all kinds of yantras. Like there are different yantras, Gata, Argala, etc. So she is the spirit or soul of all the yantras. Sarva Tantra Rupa. Again, tantras. She is the spirit of all kinds of tantras, the acharas of worship, that is the tantra, methods of worship. So she is the spirit of all the tantras. Manonmani. Manonmani means she is the Shakti Devata. She is the Shakti, the energy of Shiva. So that is why she is called as Manonmani. Because she is the form of that pure consciousness, Chit. She is born from that Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. So that pure Chit consciousness. So she is the Shakti of Shiva as Manonmani. So Manonmani is also the 8th place, which is, between the eyebrows, the center between the eyebrows. If you remember that we had covered the chakras in the previous classes. So it refers to the Manonmani. Maheshwari, Maha-Ishwari, Maha-Ishwari, wife of Maheshwara, who is the supreme ruler, and she is Maheshwari, who herself is the supreme empress or supreme ruler, being Maheshwara, Maheshwara's Patni, wife. Mahadevi, Devi means goddess. Mahadevi means supreme goddess. She is the most supreme, divine goddess, Mahadevi. Also, when we say the word Maha means something which cannot be measured. So that is why, since she is unmeasurable, Nistula, cannot be compared, unmeasurable, will not be able to measure, she is called as Mahadevi. Mahalakshmi Mrudapriya is there. There are two names here, Mahalakshmi and Mrudapriya. There are two different names. Mahalakshmi is another name for Devi. This name was given to Devi because she killed an asura called as a Rakshasa demon called as Mahala. That is why she was called as Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi is the presiding deity of the Kolhapura or Karavira. It's a place. So she killed a Rakshasa there. So she's called as the Rakshasa by name Mahala. So that is why she's called as Mahalasa or Mahalakshmi. These are the two different names of Devi. Mruda Priya. Mruda means again here Ishvara. She is the beloved wife of Ishwari of Parameshwara, Mruda. So the Mruda here refers to the Satvika Shiva. So Shiva appears in three different forms. One is Bhava, that is when he is creating, the creation related. Then we have Mrida. Mrida means protection, happiness. So Mruda, that is also Shiva's name. Bhava is also Shiva's name. Then Hara. Hara is destruction. So creation, protection and destruction. So here Mruda refers to the Shiva who is in the protecting Satvika form. Satvika Shiva. So she is the beloved of this Mruda, Mruda Priya. Maharupa. Let me go to the next verse. Maharupa Mahapujya Mahapatakanashini Mahamaya Mahasattva Mahashaktir Maharatihi. Maharupa, she has the beauty or the form which does not have who does not have any equal, cannot be compared, peerless. There's nothing, nobody equal to her beauty, peerless beauty. So Maharupa, the supreme form of Rupa, she has got. Mahapujya, Pujya means worship. Mahapujya means she is the supreme object of worship. The divine supreme object of the peerless, the incomparable supreme object of worship is Shiva. Why? Because she is worshipped by everyone, by all the devatas also. So she is Mahapujya. Mahapataka Nashini. Mahapataka, there are different forms of patakas. Panchamahapataka is there. 5 types of Mahapatakas. Patakas means sins. Mahapatakas means like, stealing, that is theft, Brahmahati, Hatya, Brahmahatya, then Parasri Vyamoha, alcohol, all these are Patakas. And even encouraging any of this Pataka is also a Mahapataka. Devi is the one who can destroy all those Mahapatakas which are committed by sinners. So she is the destroyer of all kinds of sins, great sins. Mahapataka, great sins. Mahamaya, Maya, that is the great illusion. She herself is a greatest illusion. She is capable of causing the great Maya. So she is called as Mahamaya. Mahasattva. Sattva means the existence or reality, essence, the strength, or even the quality is called as Sattva. She is that greatest essence or supreme reality or supreme strength, supreme existence. So that is why she is called as Mahasattva. Mahashaktir Maharatihi. Again here we have two names, Mahashaktihi and Maharatihi. We came across another name earlier, Mahasaktihi. That is different. That is Sa, this is Sha. Usually people get confused here. This is Mahashaktihi. Mahashaktihi means, Shakti means the strength or the energy. So she is having energy which is boundless. It's a great energy. She is the energy of this entire universe. So she is Mahashaktihi, which is boundless, which cannot be measured. Maharatihi. Maharatihi means, Rati means basically delighted. So Maharatihi means greatly delighted. It is also said that everyone had great delight, found great delight in the worship of Sri Devi. So that is why she is called as Maharatihi. So she is the most beautiful. That is why she is also called, that is one of the reasons also she is called as Maharatihi. And she is the wife of Mahakameshwara. That is Parameshwara. So she is Maharatihi. So in that we had we had two names, Mahashaktihi and Maharatihi. So this is, if we split, Mahashaktihi and Maharati. So we have 7 names in this verse. Let's move to the next one. Mahabhoga Maheshwarya Mahavirya Mahabala Mahabuddhir Mahasiddhir Mahayogeshwareshwari. Mahabhoga. Bhoga means enjoyment. She is a great enjoyer. Mahabhoga. So, one who is the great enjoyer. So, bhoga means the feeling of that happiness or enjoying of things. So, she is one of the great enjoyer and at the same time bestower of enjoyment to her bhaktas. Maheshwarya. Maheshwarya, if you split. Mahaishwarya. Aishwarya means wealth, all kinds of wealth, pleasure. Here, Maheshwarya refers to that supreme wealth or supreme that pleasure, which is nothing but the spiritual pleasure. So, if you look at the previous name and this name, Mahabhoga and Maheshwarya, Mahabhoga is enjoyment. Abhoga also means extension. She is boundlessly extended in the universe. That is why she is called as Mahabhoga, who is the greatest enjoyer. And she is the supreme or the sovereign of all kinds of pleasures, that is both worldly and spiritual pleasures. So that is why she is Maheshwarya, called as Maheshwarya, Maha Aishwarya. Aishwarya also means the ability to, or the energy, who has the ability and energy to rule the universe as per the will. That is why she is called as Maheshwarya. And she has all the divine manifestations to bestow the pleasures. Virya means valor, glory, potency, or the strength. So she has all of these qualities. So she is the supreme Mahavirya, supreme in potency. Mahabala, Bala means, we all know, it is generally strength, might. Mahabala, who is having the great strength or great might, which means Bala can also mean army, strength, fragrance, in everything, whatever Devi possesses. All the Bala, all the strength is Maha. So she is Mahabala. Mahabuddhihi, Mahasiddhihi, Mahayogeshwareshwari. So this second line of this verse has 3 names. Mahabuddhihi, Mahasiddhihi and Mahayogeshwareshwari. Mahabuddhihi means who has the intellect which is supreme. Buddhi means intelligence or the intellect. So she has got supreme intelligence. That is why and that is the wisdom, great wisdom. If you remember in the earlier name, it was Sarvagna, who has all the knowledge. She knows everything. So because she has this supreme intellect or intelligence, Mahabuddhihi. Mahasiddhihi, she is endowed with all kinds of attainments, that is siddhis, in that specifically highest kind of attainments. So we know, we have heard about the Ashta Siddhis, right? Anima, Garima, Mahima, all this. Apart from this, all other Siddhis is she's owning or she's possessing, she's endowed with. That is why she is called as Mahasiddhihi. Mahayogeshwareshwari. Mahayogeshwara Ishwari. So here, Yogeshwaranam Ishwari. So she is the Ishwari, she is the supreme, she is the sovereign of all the yogis also. of all the Mahayogis. So Mahayogeshwareshwari. So all those yogis who are spiritual adepts worship Devi. So she is the Ishwari of, for that reason, she is the Ishwari of all the yogis. And that is why Mahayogeshwareshwari, ruler of all the yogis. So we have 7 names in this, 4 in the first line and 3 in the second line. Let's move to the 56th verse. Mahatantra, Mahamantra, Mahayantra, Mahasana, Mahayagakramaradhya, Mahabhairava Pujita. Mahatantra. So, Maha again indicates the attributes to the greatness, greatest of tantras, Mahatantra. So, in this, if you see all the 5 names which we are seeing in this verse are attributed with the greatness, the supremeness, that is the Maha word. So, she is the greatest of the all the tantras. Tantras means it is a method of worshipping Devi herself. So, like there are Kularnava, Gnanarnava, etc. So, she is the greatest of all the tantras. That is by Mahatantra. Worshipping Sri Devi exclusively is Mahatantra. Is also called as Swatantra. Mahamantra, it is mantra. She is the great. She has the greatest of mantras. There are infinite number of mantras are there. That is innumerable number of mantras are there, which are used to worship her in different forms, like, as Bala, Tripura Sundari, Bagala, Kali, Annapurna. There are different mantras. And there is the Maha Mantra Panchadashakshari also, which is also called as Sri Vidya. So she is the essence, she is the greatest of the mantras. She herself is the Maha Mantra. Mahayantra. So again, there are many yantras. Yantras are like this chakras, right? Shri Chakra, Puja Chakra, Padma Chakra, etc. So she is the greatest of yantras, Mahayantra. Mahasana, seated on the great seat, which is that seat, the Sahasrara, seated on the great seat. Asana means seat. Maha means great. So there are 36 tattvas. So together all these 36 tattvas starting from the earth is her seat. That is the Mahasana. If you again remember the previous verses which we learnt initially, Srimat-Simhasana, Simhasaneshwari. So that is why it is a Mahasana, Mahasimhasana, Srimat-Simhasana, Panchabrahmasana Sthita. So Mahasana, she is seated on a Mahasana. Mahayaga Kramaradhya. Mahayaga. Mahayaga is a method of worship. Krama is a order or a method. Mahayaga is the name. Aradhya, worshipped. So she is worshipped by a method called as Mahayaga. Mahayaga Krama. By Mahayaga method worship. So worship of Devi along with the 64 yoginis is Mahayaga Kramaradhya. Mahabhairava Pujita. Who is Mahabhairava? Parameshwara, Ishvara. So she is worshipped by Mahabhairava Parameshwara. So that is why she is Mahabhairava Pujita, worshipped by Mahabhairava. Maha means great. Bhairava. Bhairava again has 3 forms of Shiva. Bha for creation, Bharanam. Sha for Ra for Bhairava, Ra. Ra for Rakshanam, Ramanam, that is protection, Ramana. Then Va for Vamana, that is destruction. So creation, protection and destruction, Bhara and Va. So Bhairava Pujita, Mahabhairava Pujita, worshipped by, she is worshipped by Mahabhairava. We have 6 names in this verse. Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini Mahakamesha Mahishi Mahatripura Sundari. So this is one name, the first line, Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini. Sakshini means witness, one who is witnessing something, Sakshini. So Devi is the Sakshini here. What was she witness for? For the Mahatandava, the great Mahatandava Nritya, the dance, the cosmic dance, that is called as Mahatandava, which was done at the time of Mahakalpa. Mahakalpa means the Pralayakala, Mahakalpa, which was done by Maheshwara. So Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini. She was the one who was a witness to the great Tandava Nritya, the cosmic dance, which was done by Parameshwara during Mahakalpa, that is the great dissolution. So the Pralayakala. So it is said that Devi is the witness from the creation till the destruction. So she is the witness for everything. Mahakamesha Mahishi. Mahakamesha, we spoke about it earlier when we explained the meaning of Maharatihi. Mahakameshwareshwara is Deva. So Mahakamesha Mahishi is none other than Devi, wife of Mahakameshwara, that is Parameshwara. Maha Tripura Sundari. Maha again refers to greatness. Tripura Sundari, the great divine beauty is called, that is why she is Tripura Sundari, which cannot be seen, the form like hers, the great divine beauty of Devi cannot be seen anywhere else in the three worlds. So she is Maha Tripura Sundari. Tripura can also mean the knower, the one who knows, the buddhi, the intellect which knows, and also the object which is known. So she can take all these forms. So that is why she is Mahatripura Sundari. So we have three names in this verse. Chatushashtyupacharadhya Chatushashti Kalamayi Mahachatushashti Koti Yogini Ganasevita. Chatushashti means 64 in Sanskritam. Chatushashti, 64. She is worshipped or she is adored, serviced by this 64 kinds of upachara. That is why she is called as Chatushashti Upacharadhya. So we would have heard about Pancha Upacharani or Shodasha Upacharani, which is very famous, like Dhyana, Avahana, Gandha, Dhupa, Naivedya, all this, right? These are all the Upacharani, the offerings or the adored, when we do the worship of Devas and Devis, we do. Here, Devi is referred by the name Chatushashti Upacharadhya. She is adored by 64 offerings or 64 services. One who is adored by 64 services. There is a list of 64 services also. Chatushashti Kalamayi. So Kala means the fine arts, right? So she is the embodiment of the 64 Chatushashti, 64 forms of fine arts. So Chatushashti Kalamayi. She embodies or she possesses the adeptness, the skill of all the 64 forms of fine arts. It can be language, it can be Puranas, poetry, music, warfare. There are 64 vidyas. So she is the embodiment of all this Chatushashti, 64 kinds of fine arts. Maha Chatushashti Koti Yogini Ganasevita. This is one name. Maha Chatushashti Koti Yogini Ganasevita. Sevita means one who is served by or attended by. So Devi here is attended by 64 crores of bands or groups of yoginis. Maha Chatushashti Koti Yogini. So Chatushashti we know now 64. Koti means crore. Yogini, yoginis. So she is attended or served by 64 crores of groups of yoginis. So there are 8 Matru Devis, it is told as Brahmi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Vaishnavi, Varahi, Mahendri, Chamunda and Mahalakshmi. So there are 8. So each of these 8 Matrukas have in turn the allied Devis, 8 yoginis. So, and each of these allied Devis in turn has 1 crore Devis or Shaktis as the retinue or the army. So, the yoginis. So, 8 into 8, 64. And to that, and each of these have crores. So, 64 crores of yoginis. So, that is why she is served or attended by 64 crores of groups of or host of yoginis. So, we have 3 names in this verse. Manu Vidya, Chandra Vidya, Chandramandala Madhyaga, Charu Rupa, Charu Hasa, Charu Chandra Kaladhara. Manu Vidya. So this form of Vidya or the Sri Vidya, which is worshipped by or adored by Manu, is called as Manu Vidya. So Devi, the Sri Vidya, the Devi was worshipped by 12 devotees primarily. Manu, Chandra, Kubera, Agastya, Lopamudra, Manmatha, Agni, Surya, Indra, Skanda, Shiva, and Durvasa. So the one, the Vidya, but that which was worshipped, the Devi, the Sri Vidya, which was worshipped by Manu, is called as Manu Vidya. Chandra Vidya is the one which was practiced by Chandra. So Sri Vidya that was practiced by Chandra is called as Chandra Vidya. Chandra Mandala Madhyaga means one, that is the Devi who is residing in the center of the Chandra Mandala. Mandala, the moon's disk. So she is in the center of the Chandra Mandala, Madhyaga. So she is residing there. Charu Rupa. Charu Rupa. Rupa means the beauty or form. Charu means exquisite, very beautiful, splendid. So exquisite beauty, Charu Rupa. So that is why if you remember again, Mahat Tripura Sundari. So very beautiful, Sundari. So Charu Rupa. Again the name Lalita, Lalita Sahasranama. Lalita also means Lalithyam, right? The beauty. So that is why she is called as Charu Rupa. Charu Hasa. Hasa means the smile. One who has a beautiful smile. One who is with a beautiful smile is called as a charming smile is Charu Hasa. Charu Chandra Kaladhara. Charu Chandra Kaladhara. So now we know Charu means beautiful. Chandra Kaladhara means one who is wearing a very beautiful Chandra Kala, which is an everlasting Chandra Kala. This Chandra Kala doesn't fade. Who has this always? So she is wearing a beautiful crescent moon on her crown. She is called as Charu Chandra Kaladhara. चराचर जगन्नाथ चक्रराजनिकेतना पार्वती पद्मनयना पद्मरागसमप्रभा. Charachara Jagannatha. Jagannatha means the ruler of the world. Jagat. Jagannatha. Charachara means animate and inanimate. She is the ruler, supreme ruler of the both animate and inanimate worlds. So she is called as Charachara Jagannatha. Chakra Raja Niketana. She is residing in the Sri Chakra itself. So she is called as Chakra Raja Niketana. Niketana means the dwelling place, the Gruham. So Chakra Raja Niketana. Parvati. Parvati is the daughter of the Parvata, Mount Himalaya, Parvata Raja. So she is called as Parvati. Padmanayana, one who has eyes which are like lotus petals. Padma means lotus, Kamala Pushpam. Nayana means netram, that is eyes. So Padmanayana. Padmaraga Samaprabha. Padmaraga. Remember Padmaraga, we came across this earlier also. It's a very precious ruby, Padmaraga. Padmaraga Samaprabha. Sama means equal to. Prabha means the splendor, brightness, the Kanti we call it as. So she has the shine or the splendor that is like the ruby. Padmaraga Samaprabha. So this name has 5 names in this verse. So we had completed learning the 60 verses and we have completed the meanings for 60 verses. We have a we have another 7 to 8 minutes to go. I have an important announcement to make. On Friday, that is this coming Friday, which is 26th, right? So we have complete Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam live from 6 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. It starts at 6 p.m. We will chant the complete Sahasranamam once. So on that day, instead of the class at 7 p.m. IST, we will be having the live chanting session at 6 p.m. So you would have got an email, or if you are in the WhatsApp group, you would have got a message. And also you might, if you are in the Vyoma channel also, you would have got the information. So there is a separate login link provided there to join the live Parayanam. So I humbly request all of you to join the live Parayanam of Lalita Sahasranamam during this auspicious Navaratri, and get the blessings of Sri Devi, Lalita Parameshwari. We will be chanting the entire Sahasranama, not just what we have learned till date. And even if you have not learned fully also, I still recommend that you should attend the live Parayanam and follow, chant how much ever you can, being on mute. So we quickly call out the names of the people. Once again, I request everyone, if you have got an opportunity in the last few classes, kindly do not raise your hands. It is very difficult for me to make out who has got uh, an opportunity and who has not. See, there is no option here there have been a lot of suggestions, follow alphabetical order, etc. There's no option here to follow alphabetical order as such. So I will be calling out the names as I see, and I'll try to remember some names, but I cannot remember all those names. There are around 200 plus participants in the class, so I will not know who has got an opportunity and who hasn't. So I humbly request you, if you have got an opportunity, do not raise hands for few classes. After that, we will again restart. So with that, let me quickly call out few names. Shankara Subramanian Venkatachalam. If in case I have called out your names, please refrain from raising hands or chanting.
Namaskaram.
Yes, namaskaram.
60th Varsha I will chant or?
Sarachara Jagannatha.
Sarachara Jagannatha Chakra Raja Nikedana Parvati Batmanayana Batmaraha Samaprabha.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya. Priya Karthik.
मनुविद्या चंद्रविद्या चंद्रमंडलमध्यका चारुरूपा चारुहासा चारुचंद्रकलाधरा.
Dhanyavadaha Bhagini. Varun Balasubramanian.
चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराद्ग चतुष्षष्टिकलामगे महाचतुष्षष्टि. I'm not getting this second line, Bhagini.
Okay, I will chant once. You can repeat after me. Chatushashtyupacharadhya
चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराद्ग
Chatushashtikalaamayi
चतुष्षष्टिकलामगे
Chatushashtikalaamayi.
चतुष्षष्टिकलामगे.
We should
Is it okay, Bhagini?
we should not prolong the letter in Chatushashti is wrong. Chatushashti kalamayi. It's a short vowel, hasva, okay? Chatushashti kalamayi.
चतुष्षष्टिकलामगे.
So we should not say Chatushashti. No, Chatushashti kalamayi.
चतुष्षष्टिकलामगे.
Okay, so you can observe this and practice, okay? Maha Chatushashti
महाचतुष्षष्टि
Koti Yogini
कोटियोगिनी
Ganasevita.
गणसेविता.
Dhanyavadaha. Gomati Shivashankaran. Can you chant the same verse?
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram, Ram, Ram.
चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टिकलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता.
Try. Ishu, are you there? Can you please chant this verse again? It's a little difficult verse, so it's good to have a revision.
चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टिकलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता.
May I try one more time?
Yes, please, you can.
चतुष्षष्ट्युपचाराढ्या चतुष्षष्टिकलामयी महाचतुष्षष्टिकोटियोगिनी गणसेविता.
Uttamam Bhagini. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः.
Sachin Kulkarni Mahodaya.
नमस्कारं मैम.
Namaskaram. Maheshwara Mahakalpa.
महेश्वर महाकल्प महातांडव साक्षिणी महाकामेश महिषी महात्रिपुर सुंदरी.
Uttamam, can you try chanting the first line without taking a pause?
महेश्वर महाकल्प महातांडव साक्षिणी.
You should not take a pause in between. Maheshwara Mahakalpa Mahatandava Sakshini.
महेश्वर महाकल्प महातांडव साक्षिणी
Very good.
महाकामेश महिषी महात्रिपुर सुंदरी.
Dhanyavadaha Mahodaya.
थैंक यू मैम.
Solai, S-O-L-A-I. I don't know who is this, whether I'm pronouncing it correctly. Have unmuted you. Solai Mahodaya.
महातन्त्रा महामन्त्रा महायन्त्रा महासना महायागक्रमाराध्या महाभैरवपूजिता.
Very good. Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Maya, yes, Bhagini.
महाभोगा महाैश्वर्या महावीर्या महाबला महाबुद्धिर्महासिद्धिर्महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी.
Uttamam. Just one small observation. When you chant Mahabuddhi, there is the and dha, right? Mahabuddhir Mahasiddhir Mahayogeshwareshwari.
महाबुद्धिर्महासिद्धिर्महायोगेश्वरेश्वरी. ठीक.
Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
Naveen Natarajan. Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Namaste.
54, right?
Yeah. That's
Maharupa, Mahapujya, Mahapadakanashini, Mahamaya, Mahasattva, Mahashaktir, Maharatihi.
Uttamam. Geeta Kishore Bhagini. 53rd verse.
Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. सर्वयन्त्रात्मिका सर्वतन्त्ररूपा मनोन्मनी माहेश्वरी महादेवी महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया.
Mahalakshmirmrudapriya.
महालक्ष्मीर्मृडप्रिया.
Dhanyavadaha.
सर्वशक्तिमयी सर्वमंगला सद्गति प्रदा सर्वेश्वरी सर्वमयी सर्वमंत्रस्वरूपिणी.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. We will stop the class here. Okay? Once again, I just want to remind you about the live session on Friday. Friday, instead of the class from 7 p.m., we will not have that. We will have the live Parayanam of complete Lalita Sahasranama at 6 p.m. IST. You would have got the mail and other things regarding the same. Please check your mails or WhatsApp group you're part of or the community channel of Sanskrit from Home. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday, 26th September. So with this, let us close today's class. Let us do the Mangalam. Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Aranye Bake Dinara.
Ramayani Namostute.
Dhanyavadaha. Pranams to everyone. Happy Navaratri to everyone and pranams. Dhanyavadaha.